morning students, myself Abhishek Sharma from Mount Literacy School Jhansi. Students, in this chapter we have to discuss about poverty, its types and various government programs and policies for removing poverty in India. There were three approaches of government to remove poverty: growth, elevation, minimum need program, causes of poverty, poverty line, and so many related concepts with poverty. Today we will going for a critical evolution of poverty alleviation programs. The policy towards poverty alleviation has evolved in a progressive manner, but hunger, malnutrition, nourishment, illiteracy and lack of basic amenities continue to be a common feature in many parts of India. The poverty alleviation program have been found unsatisfactory because of the following reason. First, which you are seeing on the whiteboard, is lack of resources. As compared to the magnitude of poverty, the amount of resources allocated for this program is not sufficient. This means government has to enhance or increase the amount of fund which they are spending on these policies and programs. So there must be enhancement in the fund which is used by the government for poverty alleviation programs and policies. Second is unequal distribution of asset. Due to an unequal distribution of land and other asset, the benefit from poverty alleviation program have been appropriated by the non-poor. In India, there is a difference between rich and poor, and this difference is increasing day by day. But government is trying by various poverty alleviation program to reduce this gap. But fortunately, government is not successful to do this. But still, the unequal distribution of assets, properties in India is great. Third is improper implementation. These programs depend mainly on government and bank officials for their implementation. However, corruptions, lack of training, pressure from local politicians and non-participation of local level institutions, which means block level or district level, resulted in the improper implementation of the program. It has been observed that there is no proper implementation of these programs which center and state government had started to elevate the poverty in their state or in their district or city, because there is corruption and no training is being done to the official for their implementation. Local leaders, their pressure and their politics and participation or non-interest of local or block level institutions. Fourth is lack of infrastructure. There was a lack of infrastructure facilities such as school, colleges, universities, road, power, telecom, information technology services, training institution in the poverty-stricken area. Last is lack of active participation of the poor. If we see the past performance, the participation, especially of poor, is not good so enough. High growth rate alone is insufficient to reduce poverty. In fact, there is a need for active participation of the poor for effective implementation of poverty alleviation programs. Poverty can effectively be eradicated when the poor start contributing to growth by their active involvement in the growth process. This is possible through a process of social mobilization, encouraging poor people to participate and get them empowered. This will also help in creating employment opportunities which may lead to increase in the level of their incomes, skill, talents, experience, their health, fitness and their education and literacy level. So students, that's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.